Hello guys, it's another edition of your everyday computer software tips and tricks. Now today I have for you a free invoicing tool or a free invoicing online tool that is going to make your work very easy if you're a small business or you're an entrepreneur. Now what this software does is it allows you to send invoices to your clients very easily. So let's see how it works. So this free invoicing tool is known as Zoho Invoice. So just head over to your URL bar and type zoho.com/invoice and it will take you to this exact page that you see right now. So first off, we need to create an account. I've already created an account, but the account process is very simple. All you need to do is just go to sign up. You see a sign up on the menu bar up here and you just have to sign up. Provide a few details about your details or your email addresses and your phone number and you'll be good to go. So after you've created your account, it will bring you up to a dashboard that looks like this. So this is where you'll be creating all your invoices. So I've already created some invoices here. So if I go to if I go to invoices, you see that I've created a list of invoices here, but then just for demonstration purposes, I'll take you through how to create a new invoice so that you can know how you can go about it when you open the website or the platform. So let's head over to the dashboard again. And before you go ahead to create your invoice, you want your invoice to be very personalized. You want it to look more professional, not use a generic template to send your invoices. So first off, you need to add details about your company to your account or your organization before you go ahead to create the invoice, so that the invoice will pick your logo, your company address, telephone numbers, and make your invoice look very professional. So just head over to the setting icon over here and click on it, and then you see organization profile. Now this is where you provide your company logo, your name, the industry you work in, the business type, and all the other information that will be required to go onto your invoice. So as you can see here, I've provided certain some of the details. Some of them are not required, but depending on where you are in the world. But then for the ones that are required, you'll be required to enter those details in there, like your industry, the company name, and the currency that you'll be charging in, and any other information that will be required. So once you've entered all these details in here, then you are good to go to start creating your invoice. So I've already entered some of my details, as you can see. So just head over to invoices, head back here, go to invoices again, and now let's create a new invoice. So let's just click on new over here and it'll take us to the page where we can create the new invoice. Now first off is the customer or the company that you are sending the invoice to. So if you have already sent it to some companies already or some of your clients, all of them will be listed here, so you can reuse them again. You don't need to retype. But if it's a new client you are sending this invoice to, then you have to type the client's name in there, or the company name. So let's just say you are sending it to a new company. Let's just type in new company and saying it's a new customer. Now after you've entered it, because this is a new customer, you'll be required to enter the company name in here. So again, I'll say new company. You can put whatever company or your client's name in there. If it's you have to contact, or you are in contact with the primary person, you can enter that person's name, first name and last name, and whether they are Mr. Mrs. You can enter those in there. Again, company name, the name to display on the invoice is the new company, the company's email address, phone number, their website if it's available, and then the currency you'll be charging in. If there are any tax deductions that will have to apply on the invoice, you can enter that also in here. if there are payment terms due. Normally when you send an invoice, it's supposed to be paid by a certain date. If you want to put that condition or condition of service in there, you can also do that. Portal language, if they have any Facebook or Twitter account too, you can add that as well. Once you are done with this, you can just save and then just go back to creating the invoice. Now for the subject, that is the reason why you are sending this invoice, you need to put that in here as well. Now when you come here, this is where you add the items that you'll be charging your clients or the services that you are offering to the clients. If it's a product, it's a service, this is where you put the product description, the quantity, the rate. If there are any tax, added tax that you need to add to it, you can also add them over here. And you can add as many lines as you want. So if you are providing X number of services to the client, you put all those services in there. Customer notes. Mine says thank you for your business. If there's any other additional information you want your clients to know, you can put that in the customer notes. But for now, mine says just thanks for your business. Now in terms of if you have any terms and conditions that the clients will have to know about, you can also add it here. So for me, one of my terms and conditions is that the client pays 50% of whatever I'm charging upfront for the project to start, and then they pay the other 50 after the project is done. So you can also put that in here as well. Now set up a payment. So we say configure payment gateways and receive payments online. So as I said earlier on, in the section that I opened that it says allow customers to access this portal, that is when you want them to be able to pay on this platform. So maybe you add a PayPal payment method to the invoice and allow your clients to be able to access your portal and pay through, which will also reflect on your dashboard. But in my case, I wouldn't be doing that. So I'll just leave that section. Now once you are okay, you've added all you need to add. Let me just add a dummy item here. So maybe website development, just for you might have to add other details to it, but I think you get the gist of it. So once you are done with this, you can either save it as a draft or save and send. So you can either send this to your clients through their email address. So in my case, okay, it's asking me to select a customer. Let me just select one of my customers, and then in terms of the invoice number, I've also automated it. So if you want the Zoho platform to automatically generate your invoice numbers, you can tell it to do that. So continue auto generating invoice numbers. So you add a prefix, maybe your company initials, and then the next number, and it will increment it for your next invoice. But if you don't want to do it that way too, you can just do it manually as well. So once you are okay with your once you're okay with the information, you can just go ahead and say save and send. You're about to create an invoice with 0 amount. Okay, so let's just put in there some amount. I didn't add any amount to my, let's just say for web development, I'll be taking just a dummy figure. So say 500. See this? We'll just calculate everything for me, and then I'll just say save and send. Now when you click save and send, it takes you to more of like an email dashboard, an email window where you can input. So I already have my client's email address already added to his account, so I don't need to add it again. So it says send to my client at gmail.com, and this is how they will be seeing the invoice. So as you can see, if you scroll down, they can see the invoice, which you can easily email it to them. And this is what makes using the Zoho invoicing platform very, very convenient. You don't need to create it in a Word document and then send it over again. which is a little bit cumbersome. So once you're okay with this, you can go ahead and then send, and you are good to go. So as you can see here, what you see is what you get actually. So looking at how I'm seeing it, that's the same way the client is also going to see the invoice. And they also go with an attachment. So if they don't want to see it this way and they want to download the PDF of the invoice, they can also do that as well, because it's attached to the email. Now just click on cancel here. I just want to give you a preview of how the invoice will look like. So here you see a PDF version, a preview of the invoice that we just created. So this is just to help you have a fair idea about how the invoice looks. If it's complete and you think you've added everything you need to add, you can also, instead of sending it as an email, you can print the PDF. So if you click on PDF, it will download. You can download the PDF version and also send it in the email, if that is the way you want to go with your invoicing. So yeah, this is a simple way you can create invoices on or using the Zoho platform. And there are so many features in there that I could not cover in this video, but very soon I'll make another video that will cover how to look at your sales receipts, how to receive payments, and then also how to keep track of your expenses. If there are any expenses that you incur during your line of work, the Zoho platform can also allow you to track them and then have everything, or all your more of your financial transactions being done on one platform. So basically, this is how we do, or you go about handling invoicing on the Zoho platform. So this is how you use the free invoicing software as a small business or as an entrepreneur to make your life very easy when sending invoices to your clients. If you found this video useful, please don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to my channel. And you can also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any new videos or upcoming software tips and tricks I'll be uploading to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video.